Alright, so I thought that I was going to be able to show you guys some new stuff, but apparently, I forgot that there's a secret level that I forgot to beat on this channel. So, it looks like you guys are going to get stuck with me playing a level that I've already played again. So, great. Here's how you get the secret. You beat the level on the last... Speak words. You go in here and you get the key. And you get secret. And now you get to Fun Yoshi times, Fun Yoshi Castle, of course. And we love the Fun Yoshi Castle. So the gimmick is, you know, you land with the Yoshi and then he makes things go up. Yoshi makes things go up. So you get to play around with that fun little gimmick. He does some cool things, Panga does. I was thinking about, you know, music. Obviously I listen to music a lot. I'm a big music guy. I actually have speakers behind me, big speaker setup. Drove to Huntington Beach, $75 for a pair, which I looked up a review of them from my favorite audio reviewer, Aaron's Audio Corner, of course. And he said that they were like as good as a $1,000 speakers, and we drove to Huntington Beach and got them for 75 bucks. I ripped off this poor like Thai lady, because I think that she was getting divorced from her husband or something, because there's no way that she's selling these things for this cheap without, you know, doing something with the husband. Because I feel like these were her husband's speakers and the marriage didn't work out well, and so now she's just pawning them off. So it's good for me. Like, I'm not complaining, because $1,000 speaker value for 75 bucks, you know. But it's music. I was thinking about music. I've been into Geese lately. That's the new obsession, the new hot thing. It's Geese, of course. New New York rock band. They're comparing them to the Strokes. Now, I'm not gonna say that they're as good as the Strokes, because they're not. Their new album that they just released, comparing them to the Strokes and whatnot, it's definitely better than First Impressions of Earth. First Impressions of Earth by the Strokes it's a very mediocre album. They came out of the gate strong with Is This It, and Room on Fire is, I believe, better than Is This It, but First Impressions of Earth is absolutely just mid on mid on mid, because you get some good songs, obviously. Razor Blade is good. What's the lead single? Why am I forgetting the name of the lead single off of First Impressions of Earth? It's like... What's it called? Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad for indie heads. Oh, that's bad. You can't be forgetting that. You can't be forgetting the name of this lead single off of First Impressions of Earth. I don't know. All I know is it has that, and it has Razor Blade, and it has Heart in a Cage.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Which is not good. Heart in a Cage, I'm not the biggest fan of. But then, like, the other songs on First Impressions of Earth just aren't that good, because it's like Eyes of the World, which is highly forgettable. Come Down Machine is the better Strokes album. The ranking of the Strokes albums, it goes Room on Fire, Is This It, and then New Abnormal is definitely good. It's definitely good. And then probably Come Down Machine, Angles, and First Impressions of Earth is just not. And then we don't talk about that one EP that they made. Going back to Geese. So, that album is better than First Impressions of Earth. Getting Killed is better than First Impressions of Earth. But, it's not better than Room on Fire, nor is it better than Is This It? And I would venture to say it's not as good as New Abnormal. What do you do here? Spike goes up. Mental math, calculations. I think you do something like not that. But I was reading, actually, or I heard about Angles, that they hated like recording it. The Strokes did, which is why they don't do it on tour. Which is sad, because it's like, you know, if I'm going to see the Strokes live, I want to see a Gratisfaction. I could deal with a Gratisfaction. That would be like, you know, you finish up doing like a Ode to the Mets, and you're like, all right, we got one more, and it's Gratisfaction. I'd love that. I'd love that, but no. It's just, It's just they don't like angles, I guess. I guess the production was bad. Did they produce that with Rick Rubin, or was Rick Rubin only on First Impression, or not First Impressions, New Abnormal? I don't know. What about the Strokes Canyon album, or the what's it called? They like recorded an album with Rick Rubin, because of course this is the most Rick Rubin thing to ever Rick Rubin. You just record something on a hillside over an ocean, and I never release it, never speak about it, or they'll talk about it in interviews, but they'll never release it. So we don't know what wonders this supposed like Oceanside album holds. But yeah, Geese is good. If you haven't listened to Geese, listen to Geese. I'd highly recommend it. I mean, I don't know how you have listened to Geese, considering they're like on Industry Plant watch, I think, from some. I like Geese. I'm a Geese guy. The cover of Baby that they did, very interesting. Fantano liked it. Also, for some reason, Julian Casablancas has an insane grudge with Anthony Fantano, which is really funny. Like, he tweeted out, or he Instagrammed out, something about the new Geese album, saying how good it was, and he had to throw in a Fantano diss. He had to throw in a Fantano diss into his thing, like, not even related to him. Like, he didn't even get, there was no reason to bring up Fantano. There was absolutely zero, but that's not gonna stop my boy. That's not gonna stop my boy, Julian. This is terrible. This is horrific. I forgot how bad this is. Oh my... Oh my gosh, I remember the troll. Okay. I hope there's nothing more. I don't think there is. I don't think there is. I think it's just a straight shot. Okay. I can never be too sure whenever I beat these levels, because the problem is, like, you can beat it, as we've seen, you can beat it and still, like, get dropped into a thing of lava still. So until it fades out, until credits, you don't know. You don't know what is gonna kill you, what horrors await you.